How's it going, everybody? My name is Reese. I'm the skinny technician. Today what we're going to be doing is getting for the Saturn. I don't know what they're called. I call it the Ooga Horn. Sure. I just learned that recently that Harbor Freight now sells one, and we're going to get one installed in Saturn. So Saturn has its regular factory city horn. It's way down there. Here's a horn for the Saturn horn, or the wires for it. I don't know why it's 3 wires, but we'll figure all that stuff later. We're gonna keep that up nice and good. But I was thinking about adding it and wiring the horn somewhere in this area because we have all the space. I guess it is close to the belt, so if anything goes wrong, I could probably sear that off, but I don't really know. But or maybe we could put it right in here. I don't. We'll really get the. We'll try to figure it out. We gotta try to figure out all the hardware and stuff that we need. So let's go by Harbor Freight. I'm gonna go pick up the horn. Here we are at the Aviation Institute of Maintenance, which is right beside the Harbor Freight, which is where we're going. Harbor Freight, whatever you call it, whatever I call it. I didn't even think to see if they were open yet. It's just like, oh, it's 10 in the morning, so they should be open. But here we are. This put in. This is the horn. Would it go off every time I lock the car? That's my question. I don't know. I also don't know the mounting hardware. Oh, there it goes. Mounting hardware. And a pigtail. Cool. So this thing right here is only 20 bucks, which is I guess not bad. I don't really know the quality. Another thing I got too is this new tool set they're coming out with. Apparently, it fits in like this little like sleeve. It has like sockets and those screwdrivers. But I thought about trying this out. It's 17 bucks. It comes with, I guess, everything you're going to need, I reckon. 1/4 inch 3/8 drive stuff, and it fits in this little fold thing. Because I made a video when I went to New York and the pilot blew up on me. That didn't blow up on me. The tensioner bolt broke off, and the tensioner bolt broke off, and I didn't have any tools with me because I left my big red toolbox in the Saturn. So I'm actually going to open the sleeve up. Sounds like everything's loose in here, but it is actually hey, everything looks loose in here. Yeah, that's pretty neat. I'm going to have to put everything back in order, but pretty cool, pretty cool. I mean, it's nice to like have this and just throw it like under your seat or something. So if you ever need to fix your car on the side of the road, you're not at least completely stranded. But yeah, let's get back to the house. We're back. I got my $17 tool set. I got everything kind of put back. Took a little bit, but it's probably not in the right order. But there it is. And we also got the Ooga Horn. Alright, sweet. So there's a little tab on the bottom of the box. Pull that out, open it up, and boom. So we got our little wire connector thing and a singular, okay, we got a bolt and nut in there. So I guess that those two things are our mounting hardware. You got some instruction manuals from what it looks like, or an operations guide, or I don't know. Please read the following carefully. Okay, yeah, it's just yep, tells you how to wire it in and whatnot. We don't need that. I'm wiring it to the factory horn system, so I can use my steering wheel button to control it. And now, big Bertha over here. Okay, I guess it goes off the other way. So we take the little cardboard off. Take some more cardboard off. And boom, this is the Ooga Horn. A lot bigger than I thought. Way bigger than I thought, actually. Okay, I was like, where's the slot for? That's the slot, I guess, for where you can mount it. I gotta find a mounting hole. See, my plan, right, if you guys remembered. One second. I was like, I want to stick it somewhere like here. That's no longer a possibility. Then I was like, I was probably stuck in here, which is also not a possibility. So actually, I think I took the headlight out to help. So I was trying to figure out where. And I noticed inside where the horn is, there's this huge cavity. I can also reach from underneath. There you go. So we're going to probably actually remove the factory horn, which I was going to keep it in there, but just keep it unplugged or wire off to this or something, just if we have any issues in the future or whatever. We could just swap them back out, because this is a $20 horn from Harbor Freight. How long is it going to last? I don't know. But it has a bracket already mounted long way, so I could just undo that bolt, put in a new hardware bolt, and then it has all the headroom down to go. Headroom up, I have no idea, but we'll figure that out as we get there. But I do got the headlight out. The only thing that's really in the way is this turn signal bulb, like right around here. So you might have a little bit of headway up top as well. So we're gonna give that a try. So I'm gonna take off that bolt down there, and I'm going to remove the factory city horn. Alright, so from what I was reading on a forum page, Saturns don't have a horn relay or fuse, allegedly, which I'm pretty sure there's one in here. I'm actually double checking because I'm pretty sure there's one in here, but they said theirs wasn't. Dropping stuff. Air pump, air brakes, hazard parking. Hey, there's one way up there. Okay, anyways. So there's a fuse, there's just not a relay for it. Because they were saying that there's a relay built into the horn itself, right? I guess that's what that module thing is. I don't know. So there's 3 wires. You got your orange, which is your always ground. You have your second one, which is just goes to the ECM to just tell you that the connection has been made, and then you have your ground. So yeah, so what I'm thinking, I don't know if this orange wire is live all the time. Okay, so how do you guys backwards? So I don't know if this is live 24/7, right? And that's always, I mean, that's always going to be grounded, obviously. But so what I'm going to do to test is, I'm not going to just plug something into it. I don't have my power probe thing with me, so I have an idea. What I'm going to do is I'm using my high beam light bulb, because I don't ever use my high beams. You can tell it's even starting to yellow or whatever. Don't ever use them. So I'm going to connect some alligator clips to it. So here's the horn. That's power, it's negative, so I put the power on the power one. Negative on the negative one. Try not to cause a house fire over here. That's going to touch and cause a house fire. I do not want them to touch. I'll probably put something in there so they don't touch. That seems like a fire hazard. Which we are not about that. There you go, I just do that. Alright, so I got them 2 together. Not quite together. Now let's work the ground. I'm just going to ground to, I don't know. I wanted to say something metal, but there ain't a whole lot of metal in here. What is this? Alright, now I'm going to get a wire, a random wire. I'm going to strip the end off of it. You guys remember this? This is that gig from when me and my mom went to go solder. Get a wire, strip the end off. I'm going to put it on the live side, okay? Go to the other end of the wire. Also strip that part off. Now attach it to my alligator clip, and yep. So you can see with the light came on that this is always grounded. Ground is always on. So if I was to wire this to the horn, then the horn will go off and it won't shut off. So that's the problem. Now, okay, so I was looking at a wiring diagram, and I was going to a chassis ground. One of these is chassis ground, one of these is the ground for the button. Chassis ground, ground for the button. So what I want to do instead is, so we got this little wire. I'm using the red wire because that's what I have. So with the one there, I'm gonna put this one in the very end attach our ground lead to that wire. Alright, see where we're going. Now get a big red wire. And it's very important you don't cause a car fire. Do not forget it, I'm gonna just hold it. So put the other side, positive on the positive side. I'm gonna hold this because that'll just be easier than whatever it was trying to do. The light works. No, because I need to hit the button. So yeah, chassis ground right there. That got hot. That got really hot. Alright, so now, let's do it differently. So now go to the next one. I'm going blind from looking at the light. So same get as before, but now we're on the second ground. This one should be the button. Let me hit the button and see if it works. I don't know if it was working, but I think it might have been. I have no idea. Actually, so I made a video on my phone. Okay, yeah, so it does work. Which obviously you guys seen it live in person or whatever, so awesome. My question is, and see, I didn't take an electronic class or an electrical class or anything in school or whatever, so everything I know is just from, I guess, my experience just working as a mechanic. So I'm wondering, I saw something how they need a relay, and you put a consistent ground on the relay. I don't know. We're gonna go to the store though. We're gonna try to find out exactly what we need. Okay, so doing some research, and I was thinking, because everyone's saying you need to have a horn relay, so I gotta get a horn relay. I'm over here looking at the instructions, the thing I told you that I was not going to do. And according to this wiring diagram, you do not need a relay. Or, yeah, a relay. You just gotta put a 15 amp fuse in it and connect to the battery. Which is great, because this is a 10 amp fuse in the Saturn. I can swap that out with the replacement 15, which I do keep in the car, even though the car only has one 15 amp fuse, and it's for the brakes, I guess. So that's gonna work. I'm gonna do that because that seems a lot easier. But then I'm thinking, well, let me just finish reading, see what's going on with the important safety information. Maybe there's something in there that's important. A couple rules that it says to, in here. What is it? It tells you that, yeah, you want to install a 15 amp fuse. Do not install while engine is running. Remove ignition keys from vehicle and set parking brake. It's number 8 on the list. And here's a couple of other ones. That's interesting. Keep assembly area clean and well lit. That's pretty good to know. It's pretty good to know. Keep bystanders out of the area during installation. Looking around, make sure no one's near me. Okay. Do not install when tired or when under the influence of alcohol, drugs, or medicine or medication. We're still going to go to the store. We're still going to get a actually, what was I going to get? Guess I don't really need anything. I guess it's hard to doing the wiring and stuff. So let me put the fuse panel back in. I want to leave the 10 amp fuse in there, even though it might blow. But we're just going to keep it in there at least until we're done installing it and go from there. So nice. Next, I guess, is mounting it. And I'm telling you right now, this from my research, this 3 switch horn thing is only for like the Saturns, which I guess it makes sense, I guess, because yeah, it's less stuff that'll break because you don't have a relay to worry about. Another thing too is look at this horn the bracket for the horns, the Saturn on it, which is pretty cool. So this is an OEM bracket. Nice. This OEM bracket's about to hold up my not OEM Pittsburgh, like Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania, I guess. I'm super excited for it. And then there's the positive and negative thing. Cool. So I'm going to get my factory included wiring thing. I'm shooting half the video upside down, half the video right side up, so there's gonna be a lot of editing to make it look. I'm opening up my my Coke bag here. I'm not wearing a belt today. I forgot to put it on because my pants feel snug when I'm standing, but every time I get up and down, I feel like my cake is hanging out. Who am I joking? I don't have cake. I have flatbread. Alright, sweet. So here's the little nut there that holds it. This is what came with the horn. So I'm guessing by the way it looks, here's the horn. You have your little piece there. It's like the square bob. Does it go in there? Maybe it goes in there with some force. Okay, it definitely goes in there. Get my screwdriver. Actually, let me make sure I don't lose my nut here. Okay, sweet. Yeah, just push that in there. Just like that. Awesome. And this kit so far is toolkit, dude. I mean, you're not going to sit there and rebuild an engine with that, but that is absolutely nice to have. I do appreciate that. Alright, now, where's my Saturn branded horn bracket? Okay. Good. It's the same height and stuff. So that's going to go in there. I want to tighten the bolt onto that. I'm doing kind of a, I guess like a rough thing to see exactly how I'm going to get it to work. And that's going to be mounted. Now I won't be able to go flat on there. It's going to be at some sort of angle, but that's why I keep everything really loose. So you can figure that out. So let me go and try to see if I can record it, me trying to stick it in there. Alright, so I hope you guys like my hands because you're going to see a whole lot of them here in a few seconds. I'm going to have to try to stick this really big package in this kind of small hole, which, if you ask my ex-girlfriend, I wasn't very good at. Nope, I dropped the screw. Just like that, we're in. Sticking my arm in here in the side to just try to hold it. Ah! I'm dropping everything. Wow. Look at that. Maybe she was onto something. Alright. So the bracket I want to be mounted where it's supposed to go, but here. I have a better idea. I'm just going to drop this out of the bottom. It's going to be easier. There we go. Around the world, around the world. Turn the horn down. Okay, so let me work about my bracket first. I want the bracket to be like that if I can, but it doesn't really seem like I have that as an option. Because the Saturn branded horn bracket, with the part number there if you guys are interested. I don't know why, for whatever reason, but it has this tab here, okay? The hole down there, if I can show you, I don't think I can, but I'm gonna try. Okay, yeah, so there's the, man, I really wish I had my flashlight with me. I don't know how well you can see it, but if you can't, that's 100% understandable. So I can have my bracket up and down like that, or I can have it side to side like that. If I have it side to side like that, I'm not gonna have enough space. If I can flip it around, I will have enough space. But this little peg is going to prevent that from happening. So I could either cut that off, bend it, or I'm just going to screw the screw in there anyways, and whatever happens, happens. Which is going to be my new method of... I'm definitely using the factory horn, Saturn horn bracket, because, yeah. Why would I not want to use that? It's really going to throw me off, but we'll get it to work. I'm gonna get my $17 ratchet set. I actually really like this set. And we're almost at 400 subscribers, by the way, guys. Do you know what that means? Giveaway. I slacked on the next giveaway, so I might do, instead of one entry, I might do like 2 or 3. Yeah, because when was that one? That was for 100 subscribers, I guess? Yeah, so I made 200. I think I was 200. Past 300 already. Yeah, okay, so I'm gonna give away 2 things, maybe. You know, forget it. I might give away 3 things. I don't know yet. But that actually might be... Because I got another video I'm working on at the moment. It's a big video. I was doing research and planning for it. I don't even know if I'm going to be able to make it happen. Because the video idea I had in my head was pretty ambitious to begin with. But I don't know yet. And you know, there hasn't been a video for a while. It's not that I haven't been making videos. It's just that... nothing has been working well. So, sweet. Look at that. So I got the mount bracket mounted in a weird way, so it gives me plenty of room for the new horn. And I'll say keep this away from like rain and water and mud and stuff like that. Obviously don't go like mudslinging with your new Ooga Horn, but if you do, that'll be awesome. And I'm not going to tell you don't have a good time, but just be mindful, I guess, of possibilities. Okay, so I go mount it that way. That's really the only way I can mount it. Which may or may, that's really cutting it close to this plastic bumper part here. I really can't go this way with it. I mean, I guess I could, but oh, okay, that happened. I might gotta take this back to the drawing board or something. Thinking maybe I could just bend this bracket. Oh, okay, yeah, I could bend it. Actually, it bends pretty easy. I mean, it is made by Saturn. Not really known for making things the most durable. Awesome. I think, and I mean, I'm pretty sure I could work with that. I could 100% work with that, dude. At least it's better than what we have been coming up with, so. Mock putting the headlight in. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah, dude. It doesn't even think about getting in the way of the headlight. Question is, with the wiring, how would the wiring be? So let me grab the Coke bag. Ugh. Wires out of it. I want to pull out, I guess both. Forget it, yeah. I'm getting old. Yeah, I'm getting old. You guys know I'm getting old once you start installing a Ooga Horns to your daily driver. Oh gosh, my flatbread's hanging out again. So this is literally like a wire that I was going to make myself, but they already have them pre-made, so awesome. The ground one goes here. If I can spin the wire. Okay, so the ground wire goes there. I'm just going to go over it as like a coating. Now my question is, oh, is it going to still hang out? Oh, it can hang. Oh, it can hang. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Winner, winner, chicken dinner. Positive. Can we hit it with a positive? Oh yeah. Oh, let me put the weather protective sleeve over it. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Dude. Oh yeah. Call me the Kool-Aid man, the way this thing is working out. Oh yeah. I'm trying to like screw the songs up, like breaking it or breaking my wrist or causing emotional damage.
Emotional damage!
I don't know. I'm trying to be hip with the kids, you hear? I don't know how in the world I'm gonna get a socket on that. So I mean, painfully, I got to use a wrench. Oh, that's just great. Oh, that's just lovely. Alright, so I did get it in there. I did get it nice and tight-ish, kind of. Tight enough. I was using the socket, spinning it with my fingers. I'm gonna tell you right now, whenever I meet a nice lady, they're gonna be quite impressed. Alright, there we go. Boom. Oh yeah, that ain't going nowhere. So now it's time to get the wiring part done. So here's the horn switch. I don't feel kind of weird splicing into this, but we're not using the chassis ground, we're using these two. I guess the chassis ground's also red. I don't know. So we're going to, I guess, cut all of them. Tuck this one away. And use mainly these two. I should label these. I should 100% label these. I've only been identifying the wires based on where they're at on the connector. So we're gonna do that now. So this wire, just like that, it's gonna be out of the picture. So I'm gonna zip tie that up. Bam. Now let's start with the power wire. These heat shrink tubing things. Here, let me move the cameras on. I'm gonna be using the this little red one. I had some crimpers. I don't know where I put them. There we go. Make some more ungodly noises. Probably get 2 more of my miniature green zip ties. Sweet. So that's all good, nice and tidy. Now it's time for the exciting part: putting everything back together. Hopefully everything fits like we're testing it to. All right. Make sure those wires stay down. Don't want to get snagged. There we go. Headlight is in there. All right, got a new battery put in. Now we're gonna start throwing the screws in here. Screwing that down. All right, now I'm sorry, this is my only mount for the whole working on the engine thing, so I know it seems like you guys are in outer space or something, but and I also got a hat, Skin Technician hat. If you guys noticed, I had this thing for about, I mean, well over a year now. Love the hat. Made by a great guy. It's actually made by my dad, my father. He made me 2 of them. He's such a nice guy. I've never worn the second one. I don't have like a merch store or anything if everyone's wondering. I don't think anybody cares that much about it. Ooga Horn's all set up. Let me finish cleaning up my workstation and we're gonna go try this puppy out. The amount of greatness that these buttons now hold is impressive. But here we are on the Saturn. We're gonna press the button and see how it works. You guys ready? I'm nervous. That's awesome. That's awesome. Oh, great. Was it worth all that effort? Probably not, but oh dude, that is so cool. That is so cool.